Is there anyone who has a question that they want to ask me about healing or intuition?
I do. I would love to hear more about the templates, both the one for health and also for enlightenment.
Well, that was a 2-day class, Yvonne. I don't know how much I can explain in a couple of minutes,
Okay, no
but
problem.
I can provide what I can. The health templates are templates you can create by tuning into yourself or someone else. You will find a template that is a degraded template. It's one that you may be operating off on that holds some beliefs that keep you from having the best possible health. For instance, you could think diabetes runs in my family, or I have a genetic mutation for such and such. And that's the only thing that I can be because that's what's going to happen to me. And that will cause your template to hold that in it, that thought in it, and thus limit your health. Then there is a template that is your template of possibility, the one that where you could be to be your best health at this time on the earth. And you can shift that template that is degraded up to the point where it merges in with the template of possibility and make yourself healthier. We're all got cats. There, girl. And there's also a template for your ascension into the fifth dimension that allows you to have the body you need to go through the ascension process with the earth and then be your healthiest as the earth changes. So those are the health templates that I taught during the class. And they're easy to put together. They just require some focus on what is necessary for the person and kind of reading where the other person is and then focusing on where they could be, seeing the template and making changes so that those templates merge together. That's what a health template is. Does anybody have a question about that? Okay. I can try to insert one into people today that may not have one and then kind of check out the ones in people that have them, or at least have one that's been upgraded and see how it's doing.
Wanda, I have a question about that. Can we change our template
Yes,
by our beliefs?
yes, through
I mean, true
intention.
beliefs, not just saying positive affirmations that we maybe don't actually believe, but that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, it is entirely possible to make sure that your template stays its best. In fact, I advise looking at it every few days
Oh,
and checking it out and sending it more energy.
oh, great. And thank you for reviewing us and giving us that extra boost.
Will do. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start the prayer, then I'm going to begin the healing. And then toward the end, I'll do the template thing. And my cat is all over the place. I'm sorry about that.
It wants to be part of the party.
It's Melanie. Divine Infinite Spirit, thank you for being with us, for being one with us, for flowing through us and all around us. We ask that we are clear, centered, grounded, balanced, aligned, and filled with light, love, peace, and joy. We ask for the help of the ascended beings, the masters, the guides, the angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Ariel, Ezekiel, Metatron, Azrael, Ezekiel, Sinshao, Zakia, Sinshao again. There we go. I feel them stepping up to the plate, so to speak. Master Christ, Master Buddha, all of everyone's guides here. And we ask that these souls, everyone on screen and everyone mentioned, receive everything they need, all that is in their best interest. And then I feel the energy begin to come into you. It's very gentle. And it seems to be soothing nervous systems and brains. And almost everybody has a bit of anxiety in them. So it's going to begin to work with that anxiety. Blow out, you're going to help release the anxiety. Wow. We're beginning a reset in your nervous system. Blow. Then I feel like there's electrical charge running through your cerebrospinal fluid. then through the edges, like the outer parts of your nerves, through the myelin sheath, and then through individual strands of nerve fiber. Blow out. And is working on brain injury for someone. On a advanced concussion protocol. Is also working with some people who were in accidents that caused whiplash. It doesn't mean necessarily this past month or so or even year, but going back in time. Some of you had more than one accident like that. Strengthens the spinal column, protects the neck, and is moving vertebra in your neck and getting your atlas and axis to sit better on top of each other. So that it's easier to move your head and look back there or back there. Blow out. It's also relaxing joint, the temporomandibular joint and the jaw. And correcting some bites. Blow out. Working with some gum lines. Continues to do the protocol for concussion. And opens up the brow chakra, enhancing some decision-making capacity, quicker decisions. Also working on not being depleted by other people's pain. Blow out. And blow. and a release from the root chakra, where some of the anxiety is caused by insecurity, not feeling safe in the world, and not trusting yourself to get you through the other side of problems. Also, an inability to see problems as opportunities rather than traumatic. Blow out. Opening up creative problem solving. Blow out. And blow. Moving down into the throat area, I do feel some allergy symptoms in eyes and throat and nose, and also in the digestive tract for some people, anywhere you have mucous membranes. So it's working on calming down the mucous membranes and relieving allergy symptoms. Also feeling some weather sensitivity, where changes in humidity and barometric pressure make the body uncomfortable. I got the rheumatism. Blow out. It's working on being able to be yourself. Be the self you want to be, and not the self other people want you to be, but to fully be yourself and unconcerned and unafraid of what anyone else thinks or does or says. I don't mean not being mindful or aware that other people have opinions, but only that you get to be you and you don't really care if they think that's okay or not. Blow out. Hi. setting you free. Blow out. More release around the throat. Being unafraid to sing your song. Whatever your song is. Then the plates in the top of the head moving up, making more room in your skull. Neck and shoulder muscles relaxing. And some grief leaving our bodies. I am at the anniversary of my husband's passing, so I have felt a little grief over that. I miss him. Been 9 years. Thank you, Yvonne. Blow. Then moving on down into the thoracic region, working on some lungs. I feel some asthma, some tightness of breath. Opening of chest. And expansion of the lungs, the ability for the lungs to fully expand. And for your body to be better oxygenated. Blow out. Then working on arthritic joints, reducing inflammation. Blow out. Some of you have it in shoulders, some of you have it in hips, knees, hands, feet. Blow out. Some of you have it in your spine, and some of you don't have it. Blow out. Continues with anti-inflammatory energy. Some of you need that in your digestive tract. Some of you need it in your vagus nerve. It moves through the body, the energy, the anti-inflammatory energy. Blow out. And for some, it removes a heaviness in their energy, which is like carrying burdens, feeling burdened by life. Blow out. And a clearing of the stomach, the intestines, and working on the kidneys, the ureters, bladder. Strengthening output, reducing some fluid in some people that shouldn't be there. Blow out. And balancing the fluid inside and outside of the cell walls. also working on cell membranes so that the toxins are more easily released from the cells and cells intake what they need better with differentiation so that they only take in what they can use and don't take in anything that they shouldn't take in. Cellular cleansing. Blow out. And blow. While working on cell health, it's also working on some cancer cells and cutting off some blood supply to those cancer cells, tumors. Feel like I'm pinching the blood flow, just taking the blood vessel and pinching it so that no more blood supply gets to those cells, those tumors. And blow out. So those people with tumors may feel a shift and then a big release out of their aura. Blow out. It's going to stretch out muscles and decompress some lower backs where the vertebrae sit too close together rather than being like crooked on top of each other or like this, forward or back, or they're just very close together and need to be separated. So decompressing some lower backs. continuing to stretch out muscles. Blow out. And blow. Then working on some hormone imbalances. There's some with pancreas imbalances, some with liver imbalances. Thyroid. Adrenal. Blow out. And then there is some grief over not being able to use your body the same way, feeling like you've lost some use of your body. That's not in everybody, but it's in some of us. Blow out. And working in the knees for going forward, being able to stand firmly on your feet, know what you want, go get it. Kick your legs up and move exactly where you want to be. And I don't mean walking across the yard, but walking into the life that you want. Blow out. And blow. And taking a weight off the chest. Blow out. It's a deeply relaxing energy. May make you want to go to sleep when we get through. Blow out. I can hear heartbeats. It's regulating heartbeats. It's also working on an anxious cat. And blow. And then I feel the energy running into feet. Helping people to ground. And energy begins to come back up the body. And then run back down until you're getting a clear circulation up and down each side of the body and through the core. And then running up above the head and back down on the outside of you, forming an angel wing flow. And then a barrel flow like this around you. And your vibration is increasing and increasing some more. Flow. Then your willpower and your mind over matter increases so that you can insist that your body change where you want it to. And then it is encapsulating some tumors. So they can't do anything else. They can't go anywhere else. Then it's working on getting proper sleep, resting fully. And for those of you that have had a template but of potential put in, we're going to increase the frequency in it so that it becomes brighter again. For those whose family members trigger a drop in their template, we're going to work on that. And then we're going to begin installing health templates in those who have not pulled one together and have not had one installed. So I'm going to start looking at everyone. And making up health templates for those that do not have the installation and dropping them into your aura and then your core. It is a model for your help to conform to. Some of you are going to feel shifts and changes as that continues to influence you. Well, and as you are fully grounding, there is a discharge out of your energy, of excess energy. In some places, very congested energy discharging. Oh, well. Then we are fully centered with as much energy above the waist as below. from side to side, and there is a spiraling down through the core. And back up. Beginning to align the subtle bodies, the meridians. All the meridians are flowing. Your lymph system is flowing better and is clearing the lymph system. And clearing each subtle body and setting it, making sure it's flowing in a clockwise fashion. Moving out from the body all of the subtle bodies that you have activated. Allowing you to connect from your core outward, reach outside your aura, and bring energy back in from outside of your aura. So a flow inward and outward and inward and outward, like breathing, like your aura is breathing. Communication system in the aura, that network turns on bright, lights up, and one part of you is talking to the other parts of you. And you're being sealed. Does anyone have a body part or a system that I missed that you want something extra added to it? You raised your hand, Cynthia?
Cynthia, can you unmute yourself?
It's my left shoulder.
Yes, we did everyone's joints, so
Yeah, I know.
I'll put some extra in your shoulder.
Thank you. And it's the first time I've ever heard mention of the template, and I really felt that. Thank you so much. God bless you, Wanda. Thank you.
My pleasure. All right, I'll put some extra anti-inflammatory energy in your shoulder and put you on like a drip of painkiller into your shoulder. That'll keep working for probably a couple of days. Does anyone else have a request?
I could use a little extra painkiller and energy today.
All right, I'm sending extra painkiller energy like morphine. It has the same pain-killing qualities as morphine, but it has no side effects and it can't harm you in any way. It's just energy. Sending that out to anyone who needs it and everyone that was mentioned. People seem to be taking it in. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Then ready to do the closing prayer?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Douglas, you want to do the closing prayer?
Sure. Divine Infinite Spirit, thank you for having us together. Thank you for this amazing energy, the heartfelt energy. Everyone together, so blessed, so present in this moment. We thank you, Spirit, all the ascended beings, masters, angels, archangels, Wanda. Thank you so much.
Well, we still have 15 minutes left. I thought that would take a little longer than it did. So if anybody else has anything they want to ask me, could be about anything we did in the healing or any healing question, not necessarily about yourself, but on how healing works or how intuition works.
Wanda, I have a question. I have a long time ago I had this burning flame of lavender light, and it was the logs of negativity of the world and of the people, that you're feeling. You throw that log into this lavender light and it burns bigger with Christ and light and healing. And I thought it came to me that I should mention that. So I said, well, we have 15 minutes. This would probably be a good time to mention it. It's given to me by my angel, so I thought it was appropriate.
Um, yeah, I think that we all visualize letting go of what needs to be let go of in different ways. And that was what that was a letting go. You just turned over some heaviness and some congested energy, and it went up into the purple ray, basically, which is a transmutational energy, and helped it change to something more positive. Did you feel lighter after you did it?
Yes, thank you. Yes. I felt lighter with you being the whole day today. Thank you. And thank you everyone for being there.
Well, it's nice that we're all here for each other when we do this. The group setting adds more energy to it so that it's more effective than just two people working, and there's a whole bunch of heads, not just two heads, but a whole bunch of heads working. So it makes it more powerful. Anybody else have a question? Sarah, do you have a question? Unmute yourself, dear.
I don't know how to phrase it, but there's been a lot flying around since my husband died. It's been a year. Like power, energy, intuition, light, sounds. I mean, it just has been so powerful and so positive.
Mm.
Everyone, I mean, there's a lot of people who consider death a total tragic experience. But my experience has been, yes, it's tragic, but there's a heck of a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I can't, I don't even have words for some of it. Whether it's a bird or a song or all the lights going on in my living room in the middle of the night or um, a humidifier that started sparking 6 nights after he died, that's worked for 8 years before that. I mean, there's communication. I have no.
Just communication, yeah. When my husband died, the way I knew he was around is I could smell cigarette smoke.
Wow.
Every time he comes into the room, everybody in the room can smell the cigarette smoke,
Wow.
He wanted a cigarette right before he died. He still wanted a cigarette, So that was very symbolic of him. And he doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore, but he just smells that way to identify himself.
That's wonderful.
Um, when my father passed away, he used to go home with people. I would do healings on women who had been sexually abused by their father. I had a whole group of them that came after my father passed away, and he would go home with them and give them a father's love. And
Oh,
they could feel him and see him. So, yeah, there's nothing that can't be done from the other side. It's not like they stopped living, they just stopped being in the body they were in and went on to be a spirit that can go anywhere and do anything. Um, my father, I think, is getting ready to return to the earth. Don't
how long has it been?
Since my father passed away, he died in 2002.
Okay. So he's been there that long.
Yes. And for the longest time, he sat in the purple ray.
Yeah.
And every time I saw him, he would be sitting in the purple ray when he talked to me. And now he just looks purple, but he's getting ready to return. I don't think I'll see him again in this lifetime. I will be with him in other lives, but not again in this one. He's going to be a newborn, but he's not going to be in the United States. I
Wow.
think he's going to be in China
Wow.
or in the Far East, somewhere in the Far East.
Wow.
Um, I can feel him.
Good. Last Sunday, I was eating brunch here and I looked up and there was a contrail. It was his anniversary on Thursday. It's okay. Sunday brunch. I looked up and there was a contrail that was an S. who has ever seen a contrail that was an S? And the person I was eating with said, "What's that?" And I said, "That's me." I mean, how do you get an S contrail right where you're eating? It's that there's,
Yeah, I know. There are a lot of people who um, get signs and symbols that way. I had a friend who was dying who told this other friend that was a mutual friend that he would appear to her as a bird.
ooh, yeah.
And so he died. And we worked in Atlanta then in the building next to the Hyatt Regency in Atlanta. And we had a bridge that went across from one building to the Hyatt, or from our office building to the Hyatt. It was connected by a series of bridges, some of the buildings in Atlanta. And we worked on the 23rd floor. And this bird kept coming to the window on the 23rd floor and pecking on the glass of her office. So they will make themselves known however you can handle it. Some people might fear it if they don't know what's going on. So they come however you can handle them and let you know they're around.
Well, I've just been so astonished and inspired, and I'm just incredulous. As I say, I don't have a vocabulary even for some of it. But it's nice to be with people who understand it, because it isn't anything everybody understands, and it is not religious centric. It's
It's spiritual.
universal. It's what?
It's spiritual.
Yeah, yeah, duh, yeah, totally. And it's
And
amazing.
it is the unifying force that goes beyond religious beliefs,
That's fantastic. Lovely, lovely phrasing.
which are necessarily limiting in order to have them. Um, but religion is also spiritual and beautiful. And, that's however we feel God is what's important.
Mm, thank you.
However we sense spirit, that's what's important. And any way you get there, all roads lead to God.
It's great.
All right. Does anybody else have a question? We got about 3 minutes left.
I don't have a question, but I just had a little bit of a funny story when you were saying about how it'll show up the way you're comfortable with it. When my aunt was still alive, she was very interested in genealogy and was working really, really hard on trying to gather all the family records. And I think she had some intuitive gifts, but didn't really have a framework for it. And one day, a couple of our ancestors appeared to her and they said, "You've been looking so hard for us. We thought we'd come to you." And it totally spooked her out, She was like not prepared for that, but it was kind of a funny and cute story that
That's a
she
good
shared with
one.
me once. Yeah.
That's a good one. All right. I think that's about it. Donna, how are you?
I am good. And yes, it's 1:28. So I did not even send a reminder to you.
I watched. I paid
Yes, you
attention.
did. I know that you have to leave right away today. Thank you so much, Wanda. And thank you, Yvonne, for asking about the template.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And thank you. Thank you, everybody.
It was fun.
It was.
I love you all. It was
Love
so
you.
good to
Thank you.
see you. And
Love you. Thank you.
one of our people got away before I could say goodbye to her, but if she watches this, I'm telling you goodbye. All right.
Thank you, Wanda.
Thank you, on.
Good to
Thank
see
you.
you.
It's Elizabeth.
Thank
Thank you. Thank
you.
you. Much love.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.